Everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie. So welcome to Auntie's Advice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Okay, so this is Auntie. I am back in live and in living color to answer any questions that you all may have. Y'all know me, I will bust out with a song in a heartbeat. One of the things I did want to talk about was Kevin going out there and telling people about what they need to be donating and challenging people to make donations at a certain amount. Nigga, please. You don't own nobody. This ain't Jerry Lewis telethon. You don't tell people what to give. They get what they want to give. You don't know. You can't be in somebody else's pocketbook, boo. Mind your business. Send your stuff. And you know what? He got blasted, and he should have got blasted. Because that's not what you do. During a time of crisis, this is not the time for you to get up there with your chest all pumped up because you gave a certain amount. Any amount that somebody gives, as long as they're giving it from their heart, it's valuable. You don't come out there and challenge nobody like we doing some damn PBS, you know, telethon or marathon to try to raise money for kids that are less fortunate than ourselves. These people are in serious crisis. Don't make this about you. Make this about the people that need the help. Oh, raggedy ass self. Deal with your women. Deal with your issues that you got going on, Kevin Hart, before you come out there and be trying to challenge somebody. I challenge you to stay faithful with this wife. How about that? Who gonna check me, boo? I challenge you to do that. Bloop. I said that and it got said. It is what it is. Because everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Kevin. You know, these celebrities, you know, to be a celebrity has got to be a challenging thing. Hey, boo, it's got to be very, very challenging. Something really scary happened last night. Okay, Stace. First of all, Stacy, how old are you, boo? How old are you, Stacy? I'm 16. I figured you was young. Hi, baby. How are you? How you living your life? What happened last night? Tell Auntie all about it. I need to open up some phone lines. What I think I'm going to have to do is get me a moderator so I can start opening up phone lines and really chit-chatting with you all and putting a voice to these names and really getting your heartbeat, finding out who you really are, because I really do want this to be a family of people that where we can talk and all that. Auntie can't take everybody's telephone calls, that's for sure. But what I have noticed that the people that come out on Facebook, phone line would be funny. Oh my God, off the hook. Okay, off the hook. I was trying to fall asleep and I started coughing and someone started telling me to shush and I was alone. Stacy. What you taking, boo? What you drinking? What you smoking? What you popping? Girl, ain't nobody told you to hush. Thank you, A. Lewis. Stacy. Auntie, can you do a prayer for my family in Houston? I wish I could be with them in Tennessee for college. Yeah, I did speak something, but I can do a prayer real quick. We're just gonna be praying that they all, Stacy be trolling. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what Stacy's thing really is. Cause she's 16, so she's young. And I don't want to shoo her away because she's 16. But I'm trying to figure it out. And see, you know, Auntie got that 6th sense. So I was like, okay, let me see if she's being genuine or if she is a troller. I'm hoping you not, Stacy, because you know what? I don't think you know Auntie Boo. Auntie will block and delete you. So I'm just thinking that you're young. And then again, you could be a 74-year-old man from 90 Day Fiance trying to get me a green card. Thank you, boo. Just what I said, Stacy. Because, you know, you said that you had a dream. Somebody told you to shush. So I think that but how was someone telling her to shush when she's alone? Well, that's why I asked her. Trust me, I'm not 74. Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, sweetie. But, you know, that's why I said, what were you drinking? Are you drinking at night? Are you eating pork before you go to sleep? Because, you know, when I eat pork before I go to sleep, I have nightmares and stuff like that, too. You know, it serves as a hallucinogenic for me. So I'm just wondering, you know, whether or not you was eating some of that swine. No, I'm underage. Okay, boo. Okay. Well, I don't know, you know. I don't know if you know what the hell's going on in your bedroom, boo. But, you know, only thing that I know that would say shh or hush at night is a lullaby. You know that one, hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mommy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, then Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Baby, if that diamond ring don't shine. I think my new house is haunted. Someone asked me, what did I think about Matt apologizing to the group? I thought that it was sincere. I thought that it was the appropriate time for him to do it. I am just hoping that Matt really can change. I think that the biggest room in life is the room for improvement and for change. And so if God can change an old black woman like myself, then he can absolutely change somebody else. I used to be off the chain, off the hook. I didn't care nothing about people. And instead of me talking, I would put the pause on you. I was a wretch undone. I would cuss you out on the drop of a dime. I would read you, your mother, your aunt, your father, and everybody else. And so I would yeah. And so I would, you know, I was just a mean old child. And so for me to see Matt go through the stuff that he's going through, I think that he was sincere this time. And I think that I can see a marked change in him. Now, whether or not he's consistent with it, I don't know. I'm hoping that he's going to be consistent. But, you know, it is what it is. I think that what he needs is some time away from Brianna. And I think they really need to, I think that they're toxic to one another. So as far, how do I feel? I feel like it was the right thing to do at the right time. And like I said in my review, I believe that even when Chris, you know, popped off with Andrea, he apologized immediately to the group. And I respected that from him. And I respect that from any man, any person. We all make mistakes. and sometimes can be out of pocket and out of character. It doesn't make us, hey boo, it doesn't make, I love your comments. It doesn't make us bad people. It just makes us people who are sometimes misguided, misled. But, you know, it's okay. You know, it was okay. I just want him to change. I want him and Brianna to divorce. And like I said, I'm not an advocate for divorce, but I don't think they need to be together. I do not think they need to be together. We had already come out and done a review. And so this is Ask Auntie. So you can ask me anything if you want me to talk about something. I'm here to talk about it. You know, whatever, honey. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Paul. It was tacky. And then those little paws that's on her don't help her little thick thighs at all. It don't help at all. Yes. Oh, CC. I need to make you charge an admission. Joel Osteen. Well, what can I say? There's been multiple reports on Joel Osteen. And, you know, people are saying that he did not open up his church. He should have opened it up for people to be able to take refuge there. Then there is reports that are out that are saying that his church too was damaged. Then there are reports that are saying he smelled too much. He looks low-key sneaky. How do I feel about it? I feel like people oftentimes want the church to be the savior and to rescue everybody. And these are the same people that will drive past that church on Sunday and not think twice about putting anything into that church. And then I do believe that the church should play more of a role in the community and that they should be there for people. But as far as somebody's property is concerned, he's filthy rich. Absolutely. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with being filthy rich. And because you're filthy rich doesn't mean that you have to open up your church. So I see the glass half empty and I see the glass half full. I think that a lot of people that have been criticizing Joel Osteen for not opening up his church are the same people who haven't walked into a church for the last 25 years. And I think for them to want the church and expect the church to be there when they haven't been there for the church, I think it's hypocritical. On the other side of it, I do believe that the church should help the community and that they should open their door. But at the same time, a church is not run just because out of air. So, not 20 years, okay? If you are a man of God, you should open the doors. I disagree. I disagree with you, Castile, baby. You know I love you. You know I love you. But I disagree. I don't believe because you have a church that can house so many people that you are obligated to open the doors up. I do not believe that. I believe that people, you know, let me just say this. The word says wherever your value is, wherever you treasure, that's where you're going to, oh, you love me even more. I love you too, though. But wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure's going to be. And for people, I think he should have helped sooner because the church is so large. I disagree. It's his property. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Exactly. So, they think you're a machine because you acting like an idiot out this mother. Bye, Stacy. Tried to have a little bit of patience with you because you know I'm a mom and I'm an auntie. But I ain't gonna... Y'all better tell these fools. So short video is already... I've already recorded and I'm going to be putting it up there, Bria. You see? Okay. So anyway... I disagree. I believe that that church is private property. It is not owned. Church is a business. First of all, y'all, let's get this straight. Church is a business. It is not what people think it is. Money, it takes money to run a church. It takes money to open a church door. Nobody asks Macy's. Nobody asks any of those people to open up their doors and let us come in there and ransack. They put locks on their stuff. But at the end of the day, you can't go up in there and take nothing out of there for free. So why do we expect the church to be any different from... We take our money and we invest our money where we want to invest our money. So, but churches don't pay taxes. But some churches do pay taxes if they have certain... If you are running certain things out of your church, you do pay taxes on it. You can't get certain grant dollars unless you're paying taxes. See, again, that's another myth, that churches are not run like businesses. A lot of these churches are run just like a business. Internal revenue is dealing with them just like they deal with everybody else. Now, if you decide that you're not going to run grant programs and certain things outside of your church, then absolutely you are tax exempt. But when you start opening up your doors to do different things, that's true. But Macy's don't using religion as a cash cow. You get in where you fit in. Again, like I said, I'm not on Joel Osteen's side, and I'm not against him. I'm looking at it both ways. I think people are so hypocritical. I think they are the last people who walk up in the church and the first ones that want to criticize the church. I think unless you are in a house, you can't throw no stones. That's just how I feel about it. And I just feel like a lot of people came out and said things about him, and I just feel like, when was your door? When was the last time your door was open? And I'm not saying that to anybody out here. I'm just saying that in general. We are sometimes the last people to open up our door and the last person to give somebody $1. But then we got the nerve to try to say, okay, well, the rich should be the ones who carry the burden for the poor. When are the poor going to help the poor? When is somebody else going? You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I always have been. I will open up when I pay my tithes. I like to see programs that help the body of Christ and the complete. Yeah, I'm what you call her. And I think that, you know, and the decision wasn't only on Joe. It was a community of people. It was a committee that made that decision. And maybe Joel Osteen Hart was to open up the doors. But again, like I said, a church is ran like a business. The Internal Revenue Service expects you to have a committee of individuals who run that church. It is not solely one person. He is the face of that church. And yes, he is making money, but guess what? He was making money before he became the pastor over the church. So I think that before we say things, we have to absolutely know what we're talking about. He had already had a best-selling book, you know, before he even brought the stadium that they wanted. But he didn't do anything to help. Well, how do you know he didn't? Yeah, he's not a handsome face. But how do you know he didn't help? See, you don't know that. You don't know who he donated to. You don't know. And so to make a blanket statement like that and hold somebody to a high esteem that you hold yourself, you know, and that's why I'm careful about putting my mouth on church leaders and church people, because you can't esteem anybody or expect somebody to be at a level that you're not at yourself. And that's just like a lot of people was talking about Mayweather. He asked for donations. I'm just giving my opinion, and I respect y'all opinions too. I apologize that it don't sound like, you know, that I'm being neutral, but I'm being as neutral. You are a smart woman, Auntie. Thank you, boo. I'm sorry that you don't deal with them. Most are hypocrites. I don't deal with them. Most are hypocrites. Yeah, but I think the world is a bigger hypocrite than the church is, and I think that the church is full of the world. And I think that, you know, these are people who are at least trying to get themselves together. There are some churches that are out here that are just as crooked as I don't know what, and they out there giving donations and working. So you really don't know who the wolf is. Appreciate your stance on this matter. Thank you. You really don't know. You are still the best. Thank you, boo. You still don't know who the wolf is. You got people that are out there every day. They're out there trying to help people and rescue people, and they're the biggest demons in the world. Do you realize that you probably have some people that are out there rescuing people out of those flood waters, and they was probably over there in Charlottesville, Virginia, acting a fool with a tiki torch? You don't know people. You don't know who they are. But you can judge somebody else and you know, you can judge him. Now, I'm not saying that he was right in what he did. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he should not have opened up the church doors. But I know enough about the church to know that it's a business. And it's just like any other business. They have investors, which you call church. It's hypocrites everywhere. Try the spirit by the spirit. Use your discernment as you go through life. Absolutely, call them out. Absolutely. You got to be able to judge people, you know, like he said, based on the spirit. Auntie, I know you will. And so I don't stand in a position of judgment. I don't stand in a position of agreement either. I'm just trying to see both sides of it. And I think that people are always looking for the church to come in and rescue everybody. And they won't even allow that same church on a Sunday morning to rescue them. They won't even allow that church to speak one word into their life. If they came and knocked on their door like Jehovah's Witnesses and tried to minister to them, them same people wouldn't open their door and would shut the blinds. But when you in need, now you want that same church that you rejected to come and help you. That's my position on it. I don't like how we do that kind of stuff. I don't like how Christians feel like they have to defend themselves either about what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. Get these big businesses and stuff like that that are taken from the community. When you see people in your community who don't give back to historically black universities, you see people in your community who don't give to underprivileged children every day, but you go up in there and buy their products. You got their products sitting up on your shelf. You eating their food you know what I'm saying? You're driving through the drive-thru eating their food, and they not doing nothing. But now you want the church to do something. I'm just saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Everybody should be contributing. That's where I'm at. Stop making sense. That's where I'm at. We value money differently when we feel like it's going to a church. And the first thing that we say, you know, no offense to anybody, they don't pay taxes. Well, goddamn, if I didn't have to pay taxes, I wouldn't pay them either. And we all trying to find something on our tax return that we can write off. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that we all trying to look for some type of deduction on our tax return on April 15th. If we didn't have to pay taxes, we wouldn't pay it either. I know I wouldn't. Eat my paycheck up every 2 weeks. The only way for me to get a damn refund at the end of the year, I got to file single and damn zero. If I filed single and a half, I owe. If I could find some kind of way not to pay taxes, damn it, I wouldn't either. I've been thinking about opening up my own church. I'm just kidding. Auntie just kidding on that one. I'm just saying. You can't get mad and point a finger because somebody has found a way. Well, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody got to stand before God and be accountable for themselves. The 90-Day Church, what are your thoughts on Korea? I don't have none. Stop burning up the value of those Salvation Army donations on your tax. Okay? Now, a lot of people going to go out here and they're going to give money, but guess what? They're going to be wanting something at the end of the year. Oh, send me something. Send me a 1099. Send me something. Send me a tax deductible. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my God. Hi, Boo. Thank you, Europe. Hi, Mary. But I'm just saying, send me a some kind of way not to pay taxes. I don't think that because I have money and I live in a community that my neighbors have the right to tell me that I need to let them in my house. I just don't think that anybody has a right to do that. And you may get an attitude about it, but at the end of the day, you ain't paying every bill that come up in here. You ain't put a breadcrumb up in here. How you going to tell me that I need to let my house, open my house up because everybody else's house burned down? Okay, Castile? So I just think that, you know, we got to be careful about when we criticize people. Where do you fit in this equation? And if it were you, what would you do? Would you allow these people to come up in your home or into your church or into your business? And then the thing about it is, where's your treasure? Where you're laying your treasure up at? Where's your money going to every 2 weeks when you get paid? Or every once a month when you get paid? Is it going up into the church? Are you giving your tithe? Are you giving your 10%? Or are you dropping $1 in the offering plate and then want the church to come rescue you? How the church gonna rescue you without no money? It take money to live in this world. We ain't living in this world just off no damn air. Churches run off money. People seem to forget God said use wisdom, and the next thing you know, you getting robbed. And there are some crooked churches out here. Trust me, there are. And I'm not saying that Joe Osteen church is on the up and up. I'm not saying that because I'm not an advocate for him. I'm just trying to correct a mindset that we have about things. Just like some people, you know, the Republicans, and I think I can say that fairly, the Republicans believe that people should pull themselves up by their bootstrap, allegedly, and take care of themselves. They don't believe in Section 8. They don't believe in subsidized housing. They believe that every man is for himself. And if you find a way to get rich, then you get richer. If you are poor, I am the only one that saw Lauren for the manipulator line. I don't, Miss C. So as I was saying, what was I saying? That threw me so off. But we just got to be careful, y'all, about what Lauren doesn't get a pass. She ain't get no pass from me. If she looked at my review, she see I ain't give her one. It's okay, Miss C. That's right. She don't get no pass from me. I ain't never gave Lauren no pass. Because I think Lauren is manipulative and she's a deceiver. But I just want us to be careful, y'all, about how we judge people and the standards that we I ain't give her no pass, but you know, the standards that we want other people to live by, and we don't live by them ourselves. Elle is from 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. She's been on there for a couple of years. We have a new show out that's 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days. So, thank you, CC. Yeah, I don't give Lauren the pass. I don't care, you know. It is what it is, and then it ain't what it ain't. So, what else would you all like to talk about? Paula or Paola? I did so sharp. in Louisville, Kentucky, CC? What's going on with the water down there? Because just about everybody that's on there is, right, probably ill. CC, everybody that live in Louisville is going out to the Amazon and trying to find somebody. What's in the water down there? Oh, you talking about Paola. What do I think about her? I think I think she hooked up with the wrong man for the wrong reason at the wrong time in her life. Okay, yes, Stacy gone. It's something wrong in the water down there in Louisville. Because everybody just about is from there. Even this new black guy. And I was shocked. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was shocked to see a black guy do something like that. Because, I mean, you know, usually we don't do stuff like that. So when he came out and was like, you know, I'm going to meet Miriam, I was like, the hell? Is he black? Wait a minute, let me see. He take my glasses off. Yeah, he black. Yes, Miss C. She gave him some hair, boo. She pulled that hair up out the brush, Miss C, and was like, you know what? Take this with you because I'm going to be with you all the time. I need you to take this lock of hair, braid it real while you were in the Amazon, swinging in a hammock for a couple of days. Was he? Miss C said she died 10 times. So he was on a dating show for BET, so he just wanted to be famous. So this is somebody that he's in partnership with. Okay, all right, because I was shocked. When the black guy showed up on there, I was like, okay, wait a minute, this don't seem right. And he seems like, you know, the first thing that they show is him at a studio. Yesterday, they didn't like him because he was too short. Okay, so what do y'all think about dating short guys? I mean, tall girls dating short guys. Y'all like that? I think they end up getting it like their back like this eventually. Because I got some friends that are tall and, you know, they date like little short guys, and then all their backs is like this. I said, damn, is that symptomatic or something? I mean, what is that? So I promised myself I would never date a guy that was shorter than me. I mean, we could be like the same height and everything, and he can be taller, but he sure can't be shorter. I'm shorter. Because I just can't, I can't. Auntie can't do that. So I think that person was Stacy too, y'all. I don't see her coming back out here. So y'all ask me about something else. What else do y'all want to know? It's a no for me. In short, I need a guy that is taller than to give my kids a chance. Okay. What else would y'all like to know? What's going on at the top of the blogs? Y'all tell me what's going on. What's happening out there? What YouTube channels are y'all looking at? Auntie, do you watch Rattle? No. But you know what? There was this YouTube show that I tried to watch because it was referred by another YouTuber, and it's called Chasing Atlanta. I don't know if you all have watched it. Are you excited for it? Yes, I am. Also, Phaedra is not, has it been confirmed that Phaedra is not coming back? I thought that wasn't confirmed. I used to watch Dance Moms, but the moms are too messy. And the show just got away from the kids, and it just got to be too much. So I don't watch Dance Moms anymore. It just didn't do, it was just too catty. I think that women should not be seen in such light. Sometimes we've got to make a decision about how we want to be portrayed as women and as moms. Like when I decided to have my daughter at 32, 33, yeah, Abby is in jail. When I decided to have my daughter at 32, I was pregnant with her at 32, and I had her when I was 33. And when I decided to have her, I just was like, you know, like this is my life now. everything about me has to change. And I just don't see me. I stop too for the same reason. Absolutely, CC. And so to see people be catty and go through all of that stuff, to me, I just never portrayed myself like that around my daughter. Now, if I had to go and cut somebody out around the corner or put them paws up on somebody around the corner, I absolutely didn't do it in front of, hey, Steph, how are you, babe? So I don't want to ever, give my daughter the impression that fussing and hollering and being catty and backstabbing and jealous and vengeful is the way for her to go. I just never told my daughter that. I had to really change my mindset, especially as a single African-American woman having a daughter. In your opinion, Abby may be a sugar baby. In your opinion, Abby may be a sugar baby. Abby is absolutely a sugar baby. I was on a cruise, so I come here to get caught up, but I missed the past 10 days. I was literally in the middle of my cruise watching. Oh, thank you, Miss C. Thank you so much. My subscribe, I'm telling you, I got the best subscribers out here on YouTube. Can't nobody tell me that. I think that there is a certain, are you going to cover Ayana Fix My Life, beloved? Abso-dag-on-blooply. Bloop. Yes. We will be doing Fix My Life. Trust me. Yes. I think I have the best subscribers on YouTube, because I think that I'm catching up to. I think that yes, I think that it takes a certain person to be I think it takes a certain person to be drawn and attracted to me. I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's flavor, and I'm so glad I'm not. I'm mad that they didn't get here at the beginning. I had to join the conversation all awkward. It's okay. Now, I want to talk about something that that I talked to my daughter about, and I want to get y'all feedback on it. There is a show that I used to watch like years ago, and it used to come on YouTube, and it was called Insecure. Since that time, Issa has a show that's out called Insecure. And my daughter, who is, of course, 18, about to be 19, woo-woo, asked me to sit down and watch it with her. So I was like, okay, I'll watch it with you and everything. And, you know, she's still in that impressionable age. She's living on her own at college and all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, you know, let me watch this show with my daughter. And I really, at that time, I realized, yes, the awkward black girl. I used to watch her when she was on YouTube before she went to HBO. I watched her for a long time, and I really liked them, but then I kind of got the side eye. And what I realized from watching that particular show is that there is a huge difference between our generation and the other and the new millennials. The millennials, you all watch anything. Y'all watch anything. I sat there and watched this show with my daughter, and I tried to like it. Lord knows I tried to like it. I couldn't like it. Now, I'm going to be doing reviews on, starting on Monday. Starting on Monday, I will be doing reviews on that particular show on Facebook only. It will not be out here on YouTube. But let me give y'all my initial thoughts about it, okay? Yes, Cola Matt, the web series was so much better. I don't understand how millennials think it's okay to hop from bed to bed to bed to bed. I looked at the show. My daughter's like, Mom, stop judging. Mom, can you relax? Mom, that's how people do now. Mom, chill out. Mom, Mom, he was getting ready to cheat on her, so she cheated on him. Mom, you need to, Mom, I don't even want to watch Mom, I don't even want to watch this with you no more. Mom, Dad, Mom, can you leave out the room? Mom, can you leave out the house? Mom, can you take a long country drive? Mom, goddamn, I want my own house. I was like, look, how in the world do you feel like you lost your mojo. Okay. Now, mind y'all, don't forget, my reviews are going to be on Facebook only for this show. Okay? So, she dating this guy. She trying to get her life together. She feels like she's an awkward black girl. But yet you put yourself in awkward black positions. Alright. Then you got your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is desensitized from everything. She sleeps with somebody, she don't, you know, she just want to be in control. She don't love herself, and therefore she can't love anybody else. So you got these two girlfriends that's friends. Both of them enabling and crippling one another. You got this boyfriend, okay? You're living with the boyfriend, okay? He coming over to your place, you know, y'all banging it out and doing whatever. So you think he's cheating on you. So you cheat with somebody because you think that it's okay for you to cheat with them. Then you have a little fundraiser, okay? Because you're competing on your job. You know, the little white guy, you know, they really ain't feeling you. You know what I'm saying? The show is more centered around sex. It ain't nothing but sex. But I'm getting ready to get their color mad. So then, your girlfriend realizes, okay, the little boy that I didn't like, that I disrespected and treated like anything, I'm going to go on back to him because I have to feed the need. And, you know, basically he was like, look, you can't keep running in and out of my life. So, you know, he's like, you know what? Do you ever wonder if she is like that in real life? Thank you for saying that for me. Maybe. But then okay, so then, here we go. Your boyfriend starts cheating on you. Because he realizes when the guy came to the little thing that, you know, something was wrong. You're messy. You don't even know how to be a woman and cover it up. You know what I'm saying? Because it take a woman to cover that up. Now, I'm a Leo. Leos aren't cheaters. We either with you or we ain't. It is what it is. Okay? You can read any zodiac. Janae, you can read any zodiac thing and they'll tell you Leos don't cheat. Alright. So, yes, Miss C. Yes, bitch. She said my best BF a Leo. Yes, I'm a Leo. Yes, A. Lewis. Yes, Janae. That's why y'all drawn to me. Because, see, we them lions. You know what I'm saying? We them lionettes. You know what I'm saying? We were running the pack. For real, for real. So, you sleep with somebody. I think they use the sex scenes as fillers, which is so freaking lazy of the writer's part. Needs to be longer, like an hour with more substance. Hey, Leo. Yes, CC. Leo's in the house. Yes, Castile. No, Virgo Squad. My sister Leo, though. Okay, Jalen, we'll let you in. We're going to let you in the pack. Come on, boo. Come on. So, anyway, here you going to sit up there, right? You going to go ahead and cheat. He comes. You can't even cover it up. Your boyfriend standing on the side. He looking. My daughter, at this point, wants me to go on a long vacation. She wants me to go on a cruise. Leo men cheat? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But Leo women don't. So, anyway, you're right about that, though. So now the boyfriend goes, he bangs it out with the girl at the bank that he met. Okay, so he banging it out with her. Nobody. Not one time did I see a condom come out. Not one time. I think we have to make responsible TV. We gotta be responsible. Hi, boo. She must not have as much control of her whip. She's a very smart lady. And her seriousness quality. My mouth would have stayed shut. That's true. Nasty. With all the stuff that's going on with Usher Raymond, why isn't she being responsible and having condoms? If you're going to be speaking to the new millennials, if you're going to be speaking to my child, because see, you're influencing my child. Because I can't be a god over everything my daughter's done. I have raised her for 18 years. And I can't do any more raising. The only thing that I can do right now is God. I can't raise her anymore. She's 18. She's out of my house. She's in college. Do I want her to stay pure and chaste all her life? Absolutely. Do I think that that's a reality? Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. But I want my daughter to be responsible. If she decides that she wants to have sex, I want her to be responsible. And not only that, I want her to be with people who are responsible. Baby, Issa, whatever your name is, you need to teach the millennials, since you got their ears and you got their eyes, we got to be more responsible with the things that we create, the TV we create for our black children. These are somebody's kids that are watching your show. The least that you can do, the least that you can do is promote safe sex. If you're going to make your whole show about sex, teach my daughter and her friends to have a condom with her. You go downstairs and you just having random sex. It is the parents' job. I already took responsibility, A. Lewis, for me. I did. I did that first. Do you think she should have told him she cheated? Because if she didn't, I don't think he would have cheated too. Yeah, she should have told him. But the first thing that we need to deal with is she shouldn't have cheated. But let me address A. Lewis and anybody else that may come out. And I know A. Lewis is not criticizing me. But A. Lewis, I took responsibility for me. We need more better black female role models. Yes, Janae. I took responsibility for me. I said that I raised my daughter. I know how I raised my daughter. And I took responsibility for me as a parent. What I'm saying is right now, hi Auntie, I'm new to your channel. Hi Boo, hi Tamika. What I'm saying is right now she has my daughter's ear. She has my daughter's eye. My daughter's at college and she's sitting here watching this with other people. I've done my part. My daughter wasn't having sex at 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm not saying that she's going to always stay that way. And I know she would kill me if she knew I was out here saying stuff. I'm just saying, baby, mommy love you. I'm just using you as an example. I ain't said your name or nothing like that. That's true. So what I'm saying is, while she has these kids' ears, just be responsible with what you have. We have to take responsibility for what we do. I like to watch these shows with my daughter and point out the wrong and ask her opinion of the things. I want her to see where her head is. I do the same thing with mine, but my daughter wanted to send me on a cruise, a long cruise. She's like, Mommy, please, bye. Mommy, please, shut up. Well, she ain't say shut up because y'all be seeing Auntie all handcuffed. But she felt like the only thing that I was dwelling on was the sex. And I was. Because I was like, this is so irresponsible, boo-boo. Lisa. Then you riding around in the car and you ain't got no seatbelt on. Promote safety. Some kind of way. Just be more responsible with it. If you're going to make it about sex, make it about safe sex. Hey, Auntie, I love you. I'm going to bed. Love you too, boo. Just be responsible. And then you go downstairs and you have sex with the guy downstairs in the building. Huh? Instead of you trying to make small talk with him, just go ahead and bang it out. You would be safer. I don't understand how you're going to cheat but get so caught up in a moment that you forget to wrap it up. I don't either. I agree with you. But sometimes we overthink these shows. It's entertainment. It's real life for some people, boo. This stuff real life for some people. I mentor kids. I'm telling you, this is real life. And a lot of these kids that are left at home while their parents are working or drugs or doing whatever, that's all they got that's influencing them is TV. I understand the power and the influence of television. And when you mentor these kids and you get in their heads and find out all shows have a message, it's not just entertainment. When you think you call it, when you sit out here and you listen to these kids and you see what they being influenced by, the music that they are listening to that's telling them that it's all right. When you got a song that's out there talking about Percocet and all of that kind of stuff, and they doing way more than these guys. And you got the Percocet, Molly Percocet. I mean, come on. This stuff is going into your ear gate. What you see, the eyes are the window to the soul. So whatever you take in, if you don't have, I know, boo. Oh, trust me, A. Lewis, I know, boo, that's your opinion. I ain't mad at you at all. At all. I'm just giving my opinion. I respect your opinion, A. Lewis. I really do. I really, really do. I'm just saying, from an old hag's point of view, we need to make more responsible television. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying that this blacks acting like pregnancy, the only thing you have to worry about. Absolutely. I'm just saying, let's just make more responsible television. That's all I'm saying. Here you got, you know, BET on one hand saying black girls rock. And then on the other hand, we saying rock the black girl. We gotta know what message we sending out. And know everything can be peaches and cream, and know everybody's life is not like that. But you know what, when you got somebody's ears and you got their eyes like that, I just think you just need to just, you know, do better. That's all I'm saying out here. And when I was looking at her web series, it was better than it is on this television show. But again, like I said, I will be reviewing this show on Facebook. Hi, Auntie. Mwah, mwah to you too, boo. I will be doing it on Facebook only. I will not, again, be doing it on YouTube. And I want y'all to come out on my Facebook page and look and see what I have to say about it. And I'm going to tell you right now, that, you know, even though my daughter agreed with what I said, that, yeah, Mom, she should be promoting safe sex. And Mom, she took the same attitude that A. Lewis took. It's the parents' responsibility. But like I told her, I want people in shows and stuff like that in your life that's going to reinforce what I'm teaching you. I've taught you that if you decide that that's something that you want to do, then we can discuss that and I can make sure that you do it safely. And that's all I'm asking you to do, you know. And so, but right now you're looking at this trash, and I don't like the trash at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then when she got up on Auntie's Advice, same exact name, Auntie's Advice on Facebook, same thing. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I think that maybe she'll grow up and she won't be such an awkward girl or anything like that. But I'm telling you right now, I did not like it. I am going to be reviewing it from a different perspective. I think the girlfriend has some serious problems and really needs to take counseling very seriously and work on her demons that are in her past. I think that the boyfriend, you know, when he, you know, found out that, you know, he wanted to be a faithful man, you know, and then he found out that she was cheating. He didn't have to cheat because she cheated. All he had to do was get out the relationship with her. And then when he comes back to the house, he's going to sit up there and have sex with her, bang her out real quick and leave. And it was really because of her emptiness, the way that he made her feel empty and degraded is what caused her to just like go on this downward spiral. And I just, you know, you see so many, oh, I used to love her whips. Yes! You need to see it, boo, because I'm going to be doing a review on it, and I want y'all feedback on it. But I just, you know, when I see her living like this, I'm like, there's so many young girls that get hurt in relationships, and then you know what they do? They spiral out of control, and instead of them becoming chaste and saying, you know what, I'm not going to give myself to anybody but my man and but my husband, they end up being promiscuous and having sex with different multiple partners, and they still empty in the inside. Because at the end of the day, when you lay down at night, just like Andrea, when you lay down at night, them things going to speak to you. All those broken places in your life, they want to heal themselves. You know, when we rest and we relax, that's the time that the body starts healing itself. And it's the time when the mind does. So a lot of times when we're struggling with stuff, it's at nighttime that those things start healing, and you have those things that you processing in your mind, and then you get up in the morning and you feel like you ain't even slept. And you know what? Our lives are not going to be perfect. There's nothing perfect about my life. Absolutely nothing perfect. Thank you, boo. There's nothing perfect about Auntie's life. Trust me, Auntie got a whole lot of flaws. Good night, boo-boo. Okay, good night, boo-boo. But there's nothing perfect about my life. But you know what? I'm trying and I'm striving every day. And that's the most that we can ask. And there are days when we just don't feel ourselves, and days that we just don't want to perform at a high level, and days when we need encouragement, and days when we need somebody to pick us up, and days when we got to pat our own back, and days when we have challenge with forgiving, and days when we have challenges with loving people. You know, we are human first. Before we are anything else, we are human. And I just really believe that when we have certain platforms, we got to be responsible. I just want to see a show that promotes friendship, sisterhood, like me too. Maybe I have to make it myself, a little mini series or something. I have another channel that I'm not doing anything with, and I'm really trying to figure out what it is that I want to do on that channel. Because you know what, black women, we are so much bigger. And I have black friends, white friends, a couple of Asian friends. I'm trying to build that, you know, community up. It's hard to, you know, even get sometimes races of women to come together and to be friends with each, you know, one another. 20 years ago, I didn't even think about that. But right now, to me, it's valuable. Thank you, boo. It's valuable for me to have those friendships and those relationships. And you know who taught me that? My new millennial child. She taught me that, you know what, mommy, the world is so much bigger than your mind. The world is bigger than your experiences, mommy. And you cannot be so narrow-minded about stuff. You know, she didn't say it like that, but she said it like that. You can't be narrow-minded, mommy. You got to open up your mind, mommy, because the world is bigger than your experiences. And you know what, that left me sitting on the sofa kind of like, well, damn, you know, my daughter kind of got it together. she kind of got it together. And it's true. It's bigger than my experiences. And if I don't open myself up to experience other people's cultures, other people's religions, other people's value systems, then you know what, I walk through life and I'm robbing myself of experiences. I don't want to rob myself, and I don't want us to rob ourselves. So, out of it birthed Auntie's advice. And that's why even when I do the reviews, as funny as we can be, we laughing and we joking and we talk about them, I always try to give that little teeny bit of advice. I always try to stick something in there for that person who may need to hear that. Because you know what? It is my job as an older woman. It is my responsibility to share with you out of my experiences. And it is my responsibility to love you and to forgive you and to see you past your faults. Now, that don't mean I won't block you. You know what I'm saying? People that, you know, get out of hand and all of that kind of stuff, I'm going to block them. But it is my job, and it is the job of my friends, and the job of my colleagues. When we see these young people coming into the office place, coming into the work environment, and they don't know their head from a hole in the ground, but they think that they're going to run in there and that they are entitled to make the salary that you make and do the stuff that you make because they got a degree. But you don't have no education, boo. You don't have the experience. Thank you. You don't have the experience. And let me tell you something right now, young people. I know y'all ain't gonna agree with me. But experience trumps education every time. Because you can come in there and you can come in there with all the education you want. But if you don't know how to negotiate with people, if you don't know how to be a team player, if you don't know when to talk and when not to talk, if you don't know, it's certain things that your education from your college professor is not going to teach you. You got to get wisdom along the way. And you know what? If there's a wise person on your job, and I'm talking directly to somebody, if there's a wise woman on your job and she's talking to you, and she may be nagging the hell out of you, but if she's talking to you, she cares. And that's what I tell the young people that I mentor. If I'm not talking to you, if I just discontinue giving you advice, it means I don't care. I have checked out. If you got an older woman in your life that's in your office and she's getting on your job, and maybe she doesn't smell good, maybe she still is wearing white diamonds, I don't know, she might be still wearing white diamonds. Stick a little bit of cotton up in that nose, girl, and listen to that woman. Get the wisdom. You ain't got to take everything in. Treat it like a piece of chicken. Eat the meat and throw the bones out. What's good for you, eat it. Take it. Live by it. And what ain't, throw it out. But don't discount it because she's still wearing white diamonds. Exactly. Even if she all up in your business. Because when I get to the point where I don't care about people, I will totally cut you off. You can't even buy advice from me. Especially when I see you just be a repeat offender. But anyway, y'all, we have been out here way too long. I love coming out here and sharing with y'all. Today I'm going to have 3 videos uploaded because as soon as I hang out with you all, I'm going to be uploading my my video that I did on Todd Sharp. When I finished that, I was like, golly, this is a musical. Okay, but anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming out with Auntie. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I so appreciate you all. Y'all just don't know how much I think about y'all. Tonight, I'm going to be trying to get my video up. Thank you, boo. I'm going to be trying to get my video up for Project Runway. I missed it last week, and so I will not miss it this week because I think some of the contestants got a little attitude with me because they was like, okay, we was looking for for Project Review. We wanted to see what you were saying about us on the show. And I did not load it up. So I will make sure that that video goes up because, of course, I'm going back down to the college to take care of my little sweet baby. I will see you on Facebook, Colette. Absolutely, boo. I cannot wait for you to hear my reviews about Insecure. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to belabor y'all any longer. I love y'all to pieces. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. And we will talk again on Sunday for our live. Thank you, boo. Night, boo. Girl, I ain't getting on no cruise. You ain't get me on no water, Miss C. I love you and everything, but you ain't give me no water. Love y'all. Bye.